Hello Autobots and Decepticons, my name is So Mungry and I'd like to welcome you guys back to the Transformers. And I'm just quickly checking out the status of the new Transformers we unlocked last time. I think I'm gonna go with Rodimus Prime this episode. He looks pretty sweet and he's pretty powerful, so that's pretty cool. And in the last episode, we learned a lot about the plot of this series, including that Shockwave goes out of control with the power of the Skullcruncher, and now we are back in time to stop him. So this is pretty crazy that both the Autobots and Decepticons are trying to stop the one optic Shockwave, who is pretty strong in general, and for him to discover and get something that makes you even stronger is pretty amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead, upgrade Rodimus at least once. Well, maybe twice. Nope, I cannot. So I'm gonna go in with Rodimus this time, and then next time I'm gonna show you guys Cup and RC, and I'm sure we're gonna unlock more Transformers along the way, so I will work on showing you guys them as well. So I will roll with, I'll give Optimus, I'll give him the handgun. Well, I'll leave him at the machine gun actually. And then I will pick Optimus, I'll go with RC, and Rodimus I'll play as. So I'm very, very excited about this, to see how this works. To have Optimus Prime and Rodimus Prime on the same battlefield, that is just epic. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to our next mission, which is located at the Lazalt Ruins. So with my steak, I like Lazalt. Anyways, I'll see you guys all at the ruins with our team.
So these are the ruins?
Yes, they were just recently discovered. They're called the Lazalt Ruins. They were here before the first settlers came to Zel Samin. They must be very ancient. It's thought that they are the remnants of a civilization that came here from another planet.
It's also believed that in a temple deep inside the ruins, a magical rock called the Jewel of Mystery is enshrined.
I see. So that might be the Zel Quartz.
The ruins are in the middle of the jungle. Better be careful. There are some pretty nasty bugs.
You're telling me? Save your breath. You don't need to worry about me. I remember this time on Floron 3, and we were surrounded by a horde of mech-eating plants.
I've never heard this before. Tell us about it.
Sure. Let's see. I was still just a young...
That'll have to be the end of the story. The Decepticons are sure to have the same information as us. They'll be heading there too. Let's get moving.
Yes, you're right.
Oh, man. All right, it's time to choose the team and the formation.
Aw, man is right, RC. Mungry love Cup War stories. Aww. And so it's time to pick our squad here. Look at RC's transformation. She goes into a nice pink ride. Very cool. We'll check her out next time. We got Cup right here. His transformation always was a little bit odd to me. And of course, we're going to go with Rodimus Prime, who used to be Hot Rod, but in this, of course, he is Rodimus Prime, leader of the future Autobots. And I'm not going to go with Cup, I don't think. I'm going to pick RC just to kind of have her on the side. But first, you got to bring in the big guns. With the big guns, Optimus Prime. All right, let's go ahead. It's a tough decision here because I got the other people ranked up, and during these videos and during the playthrough, if they're with me, they rank up with me. So kind of, if you don't play with them, they become useless after a while because they're just not high enough ranking. So I gotta be careful and always at least have Optimus with me. So let's go ahead at the famous battle formation selection, and I think I'm gonna stick them in front of me this time. I think That is the best way to go about this game, and we're going to stick with it from here on out. So I'm excited to stop Shockwave and claim the Zell Quartz for myself, Mungry, and become all-powerful. Haha!
The Lazald ruins are just over there. Just as I suspected, I'm detecting Decepticons. Autobots, roll out!
Now, it's battle time.
Oh yeah, battle time! And I can't see a thing. We got fog everywhere. Doesn't stop me from transforming and rolling out and running over some Decepticons. And it looks like Hot Rod or Rodimus Prime here has kind of the same special as Optimus in vehicle form, which is cool because I do like that special a lot. And whoa! That is a cool looking special up front with the blaster. That is awesome and amazing. Why don't we just use it all the time in our gun form? And if I could see a Decepticon, they would definitely be getting pummeled by Rodimus Prime. The old RP, the guy with the big gun, booyah! Oh yeah, coming through real nice. I'm liking this guy. He's a little bit smoother than, well, yeah, I think he's a little bit smoother on the controls over Optimus. Maybe Optimus is a little bit stronger or has a little bit better defense, but he feels a little bit faster. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just getting used to the controls a little bit better in the game. So here we are looking for this Zell Quartz and the Quintessence. I always thought they were called the Quintessons when I was younger. I don't know who's right or who's wrong here, but either way, they are the guys that are in the G1 movie. If you're unfamiliar with them, they got like the spinning heads around and they judge people before they throw them in the Sharkticon pit. Those guys, they're pretty wise, and they have found us a way to travel back to the future to stop Shockwave from becoming this Emperor of Destruction, which is kind of strange for Shockwave because he usually does what's logical, and destroying the entire universe and becoming hungry with power doesn't seem too logical. But the power of the Zell Quartz maybe took over his mind and made him thirst for destruction. You never know. Shockwave was always pretty strong, pretty tough, and when it came to power, he let Megatron kind of reign. But if there ever came a time that he thought it would be logical for him to destroy Megatron and become the leader of the Decepticons, he wouldn't hesitate. Anyways, running into the invisible wall, my favorite thing in this game, and also fighting Decepticons along the way. There we have RC. We're going to show her off in a second. I'm just kind of cruising around here. I don't know exactly where they're coming from. I got to get myself into a position where everybody will fight, and I love that gun, and why not just blow that thing up? I don't know what that does, or if I'm supposed to blow those up. I still have no idea. I haven't found a shield or anything. I found a machine gun. I'd like to find a shield. The shield would make this a lot easier. And yeah, Rodimus is pretty awesome. Definitely very cool getting to play as him. You always play as Optimus, Bumblebee, like Jazz, and all your other Autobots, but when do you ever get to play as Rodimus Prime? Not too often. I think this might be it. This is probably ever, unless you count some maybe card games, or maybe if you got like a board game or something with Transformers or the action figures. So this is pretty cool. This is pretty hot, if you don't mind me saying so, because I am a hot rod, and I'm going to destroy every Decepticon coming in, and wow, we got more Predacons coming in than prehistoric times here. And here we have our first sighting of Dive Bomb. This has got to be an indication that we are going to see the Predaking, which is pretty amazing. I can't wait to see him. They better put him in here, because that would be awesome to see an epic, huge Predaking boss battle, especially now that we got Rodimus Prime and Optimus Prime here. Oh, and of course, the lovely, the beautiful RC as well. And I want to see the 3-on-1 battle. That would be amazing. But we gotta stay in the moment and defeat the Decepticons at hand, which I don't think will be a problem if I stop laying down on my back. But I seem to be relatively tired, and it's these little mechanical spike balls that come out of nowhere every time that seem to keep knocking everybody over that I play. It's like, come on, I'm Rodimus Prime here. Have some respect for your future leader. But apparently, the spike balls gives no respect to any of the Transformers, so we're gonna have to take them all out. What is this? Oh yeah, we got a 2-on-1. Oh yeah, Commander, Leader, Power, Booyah. Real nice. I like that. Like it very much. And then afterwards, I go right back to getting hit by the spike balls. Awesome. And I'm looking a little dead here, so I gotta be careful. Wow. That's my definition of careful right there. But the Decepticons have gotta be almost defeated. Let's get them, RC. Come on, RC. Oh yeah. Walk it out, girl. She's got legs for days, and with those legs, she kicks Decepticon butt. But I gotta save some of my jokes, my comments about her for when we play as her. So a little bit about Hot Rod here. As you guys can see, just doing some straight ownage. Oh, we got next area. Let's see what happens next.
Hey, Autobots! What took you so long? I'm gonna chomp you up. Well, if you think you can.
It's showdown time.
Well, if you think you can, Skullcruncher, why not? And his name is rather fitting. He transforms into an alligator or a crocodile, a robotic one, and he actually will devour an Autobot because he's a Skullcruncher. So it makes sense. And there he goes! The swamp is that way, Skullcruncher. I'm really not too afraid of him. He's notoriously known for being slow, and apparently he has been destroyed by a pillar. Oh, I see! That a girl!
You're not getting the key to this door. What? You mean there's a key? It appears we can't go on without a key. Speaking of which, didn't somebody mention something about a key before? That toothy Decepticon might have the key to this door. All right, everyone, after him.
I have the key to victory. Oh yeah. So next time we have to break through the minefield. I will see you guys all then. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe for more. Also, click the screen for more awesome videos over at BroBraz. Have a great day.